This is a day after I started this vlog and I'm back to work. Today is a PD day and it's also a Friday, and that means children are not in school. It's just teachers having trainings the whole day. And so I'm glad, because at least that will give me time to not stress my voice or talk too much, to just have a chilled day. And then by Tuesday I'll be fully recovered, because Monday is a holiday. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Come with me today. Let me give you guys a little bit of what I'm doing today. We're going to have training. I purposely did not pack lunch because I am trying to, I think I ate a lot yesterday because I was at home. So I'm trying to burn off all of those fats or calories I must have accumulated from yesterday. So yesterday evening, I did like a 1 hour walk around my neighborhood. It was more like a prayer walk, like I was walking and then I was praying, and I totally enjoyed the time, right? So let me give you guys a tip. If you're struggling with praying, or maybe life is so busy for you that to get time to settle down and pray is challenging, try a prayer walk, I promise you. So that time you would use to jog and put on headphone and be listening to music, replace that with praying. You would never get tired. You would not get bored because you're running, right? So you keep praying until you're done. Like yesterday, I prayed. I did like a 1 hour walk, like I said, and I prayed like to the 1 hour. I didn't even. I wanted to even pray more. The only reason I stopped was because my husband had come in. They had come for grocery, him and my kids. So they came back and he called me on the phone. I'm like, oh, I'm around the corner. I'm just coming back home. That was all. So yeah, so that's a tip from me. So today I am going to do intermittent fast. I think I've said that before. And tomorrow, guys, I'm going to write my knowledge test. And I know that I will pass because I really prepped this time, knowing that the test here is kind of different from the province I used to live. So I'm really prepping and getting ready for that. I'll see you guys sometime later today. Okay? Okay guys, so yesterday I was away. Like you guys know, I had a sub coming for me, a substitute teacher, and I think that he adjusted my chair. And actually I love like the height of my chair right now. It's amazing how you don't even know what you really need until you have it, right? So I just came and I sat down this morning. I'm like, this feels better than it used to feel. And then I noticed that it's higher. I think he lifted it. I don't even know why I dropped it in the first place. And this is a lot more comfortable than the height of the chair used to be. The training is starting at 9. That's 15 minutes from now. I've just finished my Bible study. I've been studying the book of Numbers, and you will see God talking about priesthood and giving certain details. You know, we live in a world now where people think that God is an anyhow person, like you can just do anything around God and get away with it. The only thing that is keeping us, to be honest, is just God's grace and God's mercy. Because if you read the Old Testament, you would know that God wants his things done in a certain way, and he's very particular about how he wants things done around him, and he's very particular about how he wants you to approach him, how he wants you to look in his presence, how he wants you to sound in his presence. I mean, he gave all those details like in the book of Leviticus and even in Numbers, when he was like kind of training the children of Israelites and telling them like, now this is how we are going to do this. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. And if you default, this is what you have to do. This is how you have to approach me in my presence. You know, there's a lot of details, right? Studying the book of Leviticus and the book of Numbers, a lot of instructions on how things should be done. If you read it, you will know that God is not an anyhow God. It's not the God that you just dress anyhow around, talk anyhow around, do anyhow around. In those days, if you try it, you can even die. If you try it, you can be stoned to death. That is to show you how holy and sanctified the things of God are. But in this generation, it's like we have so trivialized the things of God that people feel it's okay to do anyhow before God, play with spiritual things, joke around spiritual things, dress in funny ways and go to church. Like, people trivialize the things of God and just, treat it carelessly. And truly, God's mercy and God's grace is what has been keeping us and protecting us, because God is a holy God. And He's not a God that takes nonsense. He's not a God. He's a God of perfection. That's the God that we serve. He's not a God that you dish anything to and He takes it. The only thing that preserves us and keeps us is His mercy and His grace. So I don't know who this might be talking to. This is what I've learned so far, studying the book of Leviticus and even the book of Numbers. What I just read this morning was talking about consecration. So he was telling them, if you want to consecrate yourself to become a Nazirite, there are certain things that you have to do. There are certain things you have to give up. They are not necessarily bad, but if you are talking about consecration is a personal, deep walk with God, where He's personalizing your walk with Him and telling you to stop certain things. There could be certain things that people do, but you cannot do it. Not like there's anywhere in the Bible you will find that it's a sin. Right? Because these days people like to argue a lot about everything. Where is it written in the Bible? Where did God say do not do this? It may not necessarily be written, but if you are consecrating yourself unto God, there are certain things that is personalized to you that He will tell you, see this, everybody around you can be doing it, don't near there, don't go there. That's what consecration is all about. And just setting yourself apart and being loyal to God and submitting yourself under His hands and saying, if this is what you want me to do, then I'm going to do it. If you're saying stop this, don't do it, then I'm going to do it. God is sweet. That's the only word I can use to say it now. And having a relationship with Him is amazing. It's like living in a world that is full of uncertainty and a lot of unknowns, a lot of fear, but you're secured because you know who knows your future and you're in good terms with Him. And things might go rough sometimes. Things might be scary sometimes, but you're confident. I don't know. I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't bother too much. I ask myself, people that don't know God, that don't have a relationship with God, how do they survive? How? How do you live with yourself knowing that you're not reconciled with God? As I am, I'm not bothered about anything. That doesn't mean that I don't have challenges or have I can predict my future. I can stand now and tell you everything. I may not know all of that, but I know who knows. And I'm confident in Him guiding me. I don't have to stress myself. I don't even like to lead anybody. I like to be led. That's my life. That's who I am. I don't like to be in front. I like to be a follower. Okay? So, knowing that God is leading me, leading my family. What peace, what relief, what joy. So things are going the way I don't want it. My job is to take it to Him. I don't have strength to overthink things. Overthinking things stresses me. I don't have that energy. Things are going the way I don't like. My job is to pray about it and say, God, look at what's going on. Look at what your word is saying about this. Okay, this is what I really want. But at the end of the day, I still want your will to prevail. And I leave it there. I don't stress myself. The only time you see me worried is if maybe my prayer life is I'm struggling to pray or I'm not studying God's word like I should. Anytime I start distancing myself from God, that's where I become a warrior, Lord. I worry about everything. But as soon as I put myself in check, I start getting myself back and closer to God. I worry for what? What is worry? I do not worry. Even with my husband, being married, I don't stress myself. I'm telling you. I don't worry about anything. My husband worries about everything and I love it for myself. I don't ever want to be a man. I don't ever want to be a man because I don't want to worry about people and think about how to. I don't want. So, you see, in my home, my husband does all the worrying and I love him for that and I love it. I love it for myself too. My own is to chill and be relaxing. It's not easy to be a man and I don't even envy men. I don't want to ever be a man. So that's the same relationship I have with God. God, you got this. Thank you. I just pray about it and I chill on my bed. I need to start going for the meeting. So we just finished the training, but I have another meeting at 1:15 actually. So right now I'm going to do a little bit of work. What I wanted to do in the morning, I wasn't able to do it. Now that we are done with our meeting, I will do it right now. It is 12:15. So I have a meeting exactly 1 hour from now. And yeah, and hopefully I'll be done before my meeting. So I decided to go and fix my nails for the first time in Canada. The nail polish you guys saw on my nails was my daughter that did it. So FYI, my daughter is just 6 years. I just let her just kept my hands and she was just playing with it, and then it was not so good. It was messy, of course. She's just 6. But then I just carried it like that, all chipped and everything. Because the day I bought the polish from Dollarama, I didn't get like a polish remover, and I was too busy to go back to Dollarama. So I decided, you know what, I'll just go and change my nails. And besides, I need to like be doing these things once in a while for myself. As a mom, sometimes you get caught in the loop of taking care of everybody else but yourself. And I think I'm going to make this a routine. This will be happening at least once a month now. I'll go and, change my nails. I wanted to go for a red, but then I finally settled for this natural color because I didn't want to shock my students with sharp red. Oh god, because these students, they are very smart and they observe every little change. When I change my hair, they know. When I make up, they know. When I don't make up, they ask why. They notice even the tiniest of things. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to shock them with red. I'll go with something very neutral. Maybe the next one will be a red. And yeah, later on, I went to do some groceries with my daughter. So we bought, just random household things. This was just like something she just asked for, and then I got it for her. Then I bought like things for snacks, like just prepping for the week. Snacks. This is my favorite meal. This is an Indian meal. It's butter chicken and something. It tastes really good and I love it. Anytime I go to Northfields or Shoppers Drug Mart, I always buy it. I stock up on it. Okay, guys, this is me the next day. I had walked all the way from my school to Dairy Queen to go and get some snack before I leave for the house. And then I got to Dairy Queen and realized that I left my purse at home. It was so annoying. So this is me just ranting and saying, like, I'm just frustrated right now. But I was just waiting for my husband to come and pick me up. And I was already running late. So I told myself that when he comes, I'm not going to go back to go and start, buying what I wanted to buy. I just wanted to like order it, have it, and then once he comes to pick me up, I'll leave. I just wanted to go home and rest, and I was just super upset that I forgot my purse. So, guys, let me allow you guys to enjoy the vlog. It's the end of the day. It's a Friday. The kids are all gone, and I'm just eating avocado and vegetables because I'm having headache. I didn't go to the lunchroom at lunch today, so I came with avocado. And then I went to the lunchroom and I saw salad. I'm like, oh, fine, nice combo. So I took some salad. And then I'm eating with my avocado. My husband said I should enter the car. Let's go out. I'm like, who am I? I didn't even know where we are going to. I quickly just wore something and just ran into the car. And so yeah, we ended up at Smithy's. We went to Smithy's to have lunch. I think this was around afternoon. Yeah, so we are just here gisting and chatting. And finally the order came, and I had ordered something, but what came wasn't really what I envisioned the food to look like. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just eat it like that because my money is not about to waste. My husband's money actually is not about to waste. So I ate it regardless. In a short while, you see the food. I took a bathroom break. And then I'm just here feeling myself in the bathroom. I'm just showing you guys my ripped jean and my shirt. Yeah, so this is the food that I had ordered. It's turkey and veggies and something else. The whole thing just came like at first I was skeptical, like what is this? Why is the whole sauce on top of the everything? But I tried it and it wasn't that bad, and I finished the food because I was hungry. And yeah, so this is in the evening. I told you guys that I live in the best neighborhood. So in the evening, kids around my neighborhood will come out to play. And I love that. I love it. Like this is very unusual. Like we've lived in some places in the past and this is not very common. Okay, so but in this neighborhood, it's amazing how kids come out in the evening. This is the backyard, right? So everybody lives in their own unit, and then people let their kids come to the backyard, and then they all just play together. The front yard is where like there's the tarred road that cars would pass through, but then at the back is like a lawn, and it's such a beautiful thing. Like if I had like videoed down the side direction I'm facing right now, kids everywhere to the end of like kids were there playing soccer. Some teenagers were making, I think they were doing like a TikTok show or something. So this is me trying to end the vlog that I started some weeks ago. It's been a very busy week for me. Past couple of weeks have been really busy. Currently we are working on report cards and assessing the kids, so that's a lot of like it's always a very busy period for me. That is why I've not posted vlogs in a while now. Okay, I'm just taking a walk down to a store to go and get something, and I just thought to end this vlog now. The background might be a little bit noisy, bear with me. Thank you guys for watching, because I just said to myself this video has to be uploaded this weekend somehow. Guys, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.